Hello, my name is Matthew West. I'm a valve technician here at Flo-Tite Valves and Controls, and this is my colleague.
Hey, I'm Trevor Tyner. I'm a valve technician here at Flo-Tite Valves and Controls as well. Here today we have a stainless 1.5 inch F150. We're going to disassemble it, install cavity fillers inside of it, and reassemble it back together. Just kind of take you guys through the steps, and I'm going to have my colleague here, Matthew, do that for me. I'm going to try to explain to you what's going on as we disassemble it. So, Matthew,
first steps first for the cavity filler. All you need to do is take your nuts off to hold your end cap on.
He's just taking loose the body bolts first.
There's 4 of them. After you get all 4 off, the end cap should pop off.
Now keep in mind, when you're disassembling it, take note of the condition of the seals and seats. Make sure there's no damage or anything or foreign contaminants in there.
First thing you need to do is close the ball valve to the closed position so you can get the ball out. Next you would put in the cavity filler.
And make sure to align the slot on the cavity filler with the stem. There is a cutout for that. It goes in a very specific way. And also, it is side specific, so please take note of that.
Next, you would reset your ball in here, leaving it in the closed position. Put the front cavity filler in, and reinstall your end cap with the heat numbers towards the bottom, of course.
And then just reassemble the body bolts in a cross pattern.
Tighten it up to specs and ship it to testing.
That's it. Thank you. Warning: never use the valve as a pipe support or structural member. Ensure that mating flanges are the same size, type, and pressure rating as the valve, and that fasteners are of the size and type approved for the flange. Ball valves can trap fluid in the ball cavity when closed. Be prepared to capture and manage any liquid retained in the valve body when disassembling the valve. If the valve has been in hazardous fluid service, review the applicable MSDS sheet and decontaminate the valve before disassembly. All persons involved with the disassembly should wear personal protective equipment such as aprons, gloves, face shield, etc. to prevent personal injury. Valves with actuators, limit switches, or positioners should have these devices disassembled from the valve prior to disassembling of the valve. Use extreme caution disconnecting any electrical and/or pneumatic sources to the valve to protect against personal injury. Isolate the valve actuator prior to disconnecting. Do not remove packing gland while the line is under pressure. Personal injury could occur. Use extreme caution when removing the flange valve from the pipeline to prevent personal injury that may be caused by cold springing of the piping. Valve should be adequately supported prior to unfastening the studs and nuts that hold the valve in line and secured with lifting straps or slings to hold the weight of the valve. Valves shall be adequately supported prior to unfastening the studs and nuts that hold the valve in line and secured with lifting straps or slings to hold the weight of the valve.